What's good, everybody? It's your girl La V, and you are tuned in to Ventilate and Vibe. This episode I am excited about. I'm always excited, right? Okay, so I'm excited because I have my friend and fellow performing artist friend. Is that what I say? Fellow, you my friend. And performing artist.
Yeah, I am.
And that's what we're saying. Yes. Artist extraordinaire, Dan B. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
I'm very glad that you're here.
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, man. Thank you for saying yes to the call.
No problem, man. We got to support each other.
Definitely. I'm going to jump right in.
Do you think?
My goodness. Give me 3 facts about Dan B.
Strong, focused, and it's about truth.
Strong, focused, and about truth. I love it. What is something that you had to be strong through?
First off, I'm a black man.
First and foremost.
Let's get that right off the bat.
Big facts, yes.
You know what I mean?
How has this climate affected you personally, if so?
I mean, in multiple ways. Spiritually, it's hard to survive in a place where you're on a spiritual attack, physical attack, mental attack all day, and you still got to be strong at the end of it.
Right.
You gotta be able to stand through all adversity. And once again, as a black man, you got a bunch of
Definitely. So you said that you are focused and you are about the truth. What exactly are you focused on right now?
my people. That's my first thing. Always. Everybody around me. We have, especially us as artists, we have a very big responsibility.
Right.
I usually joke about our talent being a superpower. My friend Lorenzo tells me all the time, music is the only thing that has the ability to enter into the soul without permission.
Without permission?
Yeah.
Ooh, I love that.
Folks all the time. And it's just things that are sit with me. So I make sure that whatever I'm creating or anything that I have to give to the world, it needs to be beneficial in some way, shape, or form.
I dig it. You speak about the truth. You are about the truth.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how important the truth was until I went through a recent situation, and it was just no truth in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what has brought you to this conclusion that you are about the truth?
I went through a transformation maybe like 5-6 years ago. I was part of a Hebrew Israelite camp where I was like just studying spirituality and knowing myself. And after going through that, it brought me to a situation where I started to understand what I am. And what I mean by what I am is I'm a man, and that man stands on principles, morals. With that, you have to stand up for things that normal people wouldn't normally say or do.
Right.
You feel me? So that's what I mean by truth. Just being authentically me at all times.
That's dope. So it's interesting what you get to learn about somebody when you sit down and have a conversation with them. And I'm very, very thankful to have had just a few moments with you where I got to learn about your name. Ha ha ha. So I think it's really, really dope. And I'd love for you to share that story, if you don't mind. Can I just say, first of all, he has no clue what questions I have in my little brown book. Nobody does. But I'm thankful for everybody who answers the questions.
Yeah. All right, which one? You talking about government name or?
No, I'm talking about your name.
Dan.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so my name Dan B stands for denying all negative belief, and that's because I believe in purity, I believe in hope, and I believe in truth, and I believe by not allowing negative things to enter the subconscious, you will have a clear path to purity, truth, getting back to the Creator, and whatever that may be, a guy, man, woman, whatever you think is that
Right.
name,
Mm-hmm.
that. So yeah, that's what my name is.
Give thanks.
Praises, all praises.
Praises.
All praise.
Going back to my little brown book now.
Nah, it's all love, And then,
Tell me.
we talk about names and how important those things are,
Mm-hmm.
So it's just dope. It's just dope to be able to express my truth at all times and just see people be receptive to it.
I think that that's really dope, and you're right. A name is so very important. Little random thing that I always do. I'm always random. So my sons were doing an assignment, and the assignment was that they had to find out what their names meant. And I was like, look at this teacher going and pushing that little thing up in there. I thought that was really, really dope. So my name, La Vie, is clearly the life, yes. And this is a name that I use and I've taken upon myself because life is so precious, life is so beautiful, but sometimes it's not very nice, you know what I'm saying? Experiencing it can be a lot sometimes, and at a young age, I tried to take my life. And it was a scripture, man, that came to me, and I was just like, oh, this is so beautiful. John 10:10,
Mm-hmm.
the enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy, but I come to give you life and that more abundantly to the full until it overflows.
Mm-hmm.
And La vie, la vie, la vie. It's like every time somebody says my name, it is they're speaking over my life. And so I think that it's really, really dope that your name has such great meaning, because every time somebody says Dan B, they're speaking that right into your life. You know what I'm saying? They're speaking it to you. And so for me, somebody who clearly did not have great appreciation for life, now I really, really do, and I'm very, very thankful for it. And even when it sucks.
And it does.
It does.
And it does.
My. And even when it sucks, I'm still very, very thankful for the different times, the different experiences, because it's all working for my good. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Give thanks.
Out of everything that I've been through,
Mm-hmm.
all the BS, it brought me to who Dan B is. You feel what I'm saying?
We absolutely.
So,
I absolutely
without
understand.
those terrible traumas and everything that keep me up the cold sweats, all the bullshit. Can you curse?
You can be yourself, please.
All the BS. So, it made me who I am. And I think anybody that would complain about the things or the situation that they have been in are fools. They have to be. In some sense.
Well, maybe maybe they're just not conscious. They have not been awakened to that.
I'm gonna say in some, I hate to use that word. I'm not gonna say fools. I'm gonna say that they are missing something.
Yeah.
They're missing something, because it's a beauty in all that drama. There's a beauty in all that filth. There's something that's gonna be molded through it. You know what I mean?
Every time.
Every time.
Like there's no way to get around it.
And Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So.
You know something that's dope that like an analogy my pastor used one time. Shout out to Pastor Cam, Lateran Family Worship Center.
Pastor Cam.
So he made an analogy that you know how we say that all things they work together for our good. You wouldn't just eat a raw egg, right?
I do.
Ew, that's nasty. I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Protein.
I'm gonna say I, because clearly I don't know what he eats. I'm gonna say I.
Maybe protein.
I would not just eat a raw egg. I would not just eat butter by itself. Ew. My sister used to do that.
That's a little.
That's a little ew. Okay, high cholesterol. I would not just eat the cake, something by itself. But when you mix it together, when you mix it together,
How beautiful.
my God, it's something that is quite all right. A nice pound cake or chocolate cake, whatever you like. What kind of cake you like? It's made into something very, very beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So all these different things, these different heartache, disappointment, betrayal that we experience in life, letdowns, you know? All of those things, that's your eggs, you know what I'm saying? That's your milk, you know what I'm saying? That's your oil. Ew, oil by itself, ew. But if you put it into the batter and it goes into this cake, at the end, it's something that you would want to consume, right? It's something that you want a piece of. And all of these experiences that we go through, they make us better so that we can be better people to the people who we're going to meet. You know what I'm saying? The people who we're going to encounter, et cetera, like that. You know what I mean?
Definitely agree.
So I think that was a really, really dope. I will never forget that because I would always say, this is like, you know, why is this happening to me? And I hate it, you know? But my daughter says this thing. She's like, I hate it here. I'm like, I don't want to do this with you.
It can be so much worse.
Yeah, it really
so
can.
much worse. But you know, that's just like the times that we are in. Like the kids, even the youth. Like the youth don't know anything. The stuff that they think they know, they don't know, or the things that they want to give light to. It's just like, yo, it's a whole lifetime and centuries worth of information that happened before you got a hold of it. And I think in some strange way we did the same thing as we were growing up, you know?
Oh, heck yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Change the way things work. But that's a beautiful thing. That's evolution. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're supposed to change. Everything that's supposed to stay the same.
Right.
You feel me?
And it's okay for them to make their own mistakes.
Exactly.
Ooh, I'm learning that as a parent. Just allow them to live. And it's okay. Let them fumble and get themselves back up. Yeah.
A few scrapes build character. I truly believe
Hello. That. Yes. Somebody posted something on Instagram, on Facebook. They were like, "Do you think that our parents did too much when they beat us? And do you think that we should do the same
Shout
to
out
our
to
kids?"
Mom, boy.
Ooh.
Mama.
Listen.
Shout out to Mama. Boy, them
I got my butt beat. You hear me?
Yeah, man. Them things taught me respect. And my pops was in the crib, like, you know, typical shit.
Right.
But,
me too.
But my mom had to be the enforcer, so.
Held it down. You hear me?
Yeah, man. Thank God for those weapons. You know, this guy that you see here is still part of that, you know? I would be a monster if I didn't have some of the weapons I got.
And he's so polite, y'all. So respectful. Sidebar. Anyway. I have a question for you. I'm sorry.
Here we go.
I have a question for you. If you could ask God any question, one question, what would it be?
Why so much anger in the world?
You think that he has control over that?
Correct. He created everything.
Yeah, but he gave us free will. We have to decide.
Free will is an illusion.
Ooh.
Free will is an illusion because you're talking about a being that created something from the beginning, from the end to the beginning, or however it happened, and
okay,
and who is molded in controlling billions of people's lives. Like, nah, it's an illusion. You can't say it's a free will and then say he knew everything or she knew everything.
But you have a decision to make. Not true.
The decision is, yes, you do have a decision to make. But
why are some people So why do some people live in a state of consciousness and others not?
Some vessels molded for destruction, as the scriptures say. Like everybody have a purpose. There's a sad to be, unfortunately, sometimes that young kid dying forces a whole generation to move a certain way. Or, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it be some unfortunate casualties that happen in order for the mindset to get changed. So, yeah, that's how I would answer that question. Some people are just vessels fitted for whatever they were fitted for.
What was your question? What would you ask God?
Why so much anger?
Why so much anger?
Because two things I've noticed. Things come down to two principles: ego and pride. Ego and pride dictate how you're gonna respond to whatever I have to come out with, whether it be truth or whether it be my opinion. I say something to you. Ego and pride has the option to take this information and run with it, or you could control ego and pride and say, "Wait a minute, let me hear what he's saying," and respond.
But I believe that's something that can be learned, because I was a person, and still am sometimes, a person that responds in pride, ego, heck yeah, you know what I'm saying? I am a person that I can be that.
That stuff is bred in us.
But because that's what, if we talk about the scripture does say that we are all born, right? In sin and shaped in iniquity. You know what I'm saying? So if this is something that we have to learn. So that means that people are being taught hatred, not true?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's bred in us. Right? We're living in a society where, in order for me to be better, I have to tell you you're less than. Or
sucks.
We're living in a society where talking about guns, prostitutes, and whores is easily accessible to youth to mold and shape how they act versus making it only accessible to adults. And then we turn around, or you know what I'm saying? It's just like a lot of things are just molded for us to fail, and because we look at it as entertainment or something to do, as joyous, it becomes this thing that takes over your generation. You know what I mean? Like it just it does. But once again, it's still part of what's supposed to happen.
What has to be.
Yeah, it has to be in order for the grand scheme to play out the way it's supposed to be. So at first it used to bring me, I used to be angry as hell because it was just like, yo, like I ask this question all the time. You can bring 10 people in here from any type of culture and then ask them what's the problem with society. They're going to say we got to come together. So everybody knows this. Why the hell have we not together? So we've been talking about this since Martin Luther King. He died. We're still talking about coming together. Somebody else died. Come together. Somebody else died. It's like, yo, when we gonna get it? Like, maybe it's not meant for us to get it, because I don't know. Man, it's a lot of questions I have. So it's a lot of questions I have.
There's a lot of questions, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of questions.
But what you said is you would ask him why so much anger.
My anger. Yeah.
Okay.
Even though I know it's something that's just being bred and taught to us through everything, television,
interesting.
Everything.
Things that are coming into our ear gates and our eye gates.
Of course. Just like my friend Zorinzo said.
Zorinzo! Shout out to Zorinzo. I love you.
That's the homie.
I love it. So, you said that all of this negativity all of this anger is something that will help to push the agenda. I believe that you are one of the few black men that who is pushing the agenda. Yes?
I appreciate it.
Right? So, how do you do that?
By being me. Wherever that may encamp it. Whatever that may entail. Like,
including music?
Including music.
Yay! Music.
Every bit of expression.
Yeah.
As black men, we're not taught to express a lot of things. And for a long time, I didn't know the way to express the way I felt.
Yeah.
About a lot of things. And sometimes I still don't. You know, I don't know everything. I'm not perfect.
Right.
I don't claim to be. And I mess up daily.
Word.
I don't know. I think sometimes we have to analyze and see where our actions are being driven from. Is it emotion?
Motive is very important.
Yeah. And as men, we act a lot out of emotion and not knowing that it is emotion. And
just in a different way.
In a different way.
Yeah.
But by nature, we're supposed to grab that emotion, harness it, understand the feeling, and then make a logical decision from it, instead of making a decision in the anger or in the sadness or in the joy, because you can make wrong decisions in joy.
Hello.
You know,
say that.
Stuff like that
tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Please say that.
Yeah.
I think that is very, 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 very true. So I'm gonna kind of shift things for a bit.
Okay.
You are an artist. You are a writer. You are a creator. I'd like for you to share something.
Okay.
I love when people take a deep breath. When they're like, yes. Okay. I'd like for you to share something.
I'm the bringer of life and she's the gatekeeper. My seed she waters from the black. She splits the universe in half for my behalf. The clash of this magnitude can reshape existence into ash. Eternal inferno. But see, hell could never burn like this. The elements periodically align to the things we mix. And I admit, I've been addicted. Your gaze has changed every frame in my picture. Your shades complexing. They say the bedroom is undefiled. Well, does it count if it's the mind I'm sexing? Your curves has become a curse and a blessing. It's purity at her roots of essence. She uses the stars to outline her new beginnings. Yes, she's proof of heaven.
Yes. Okay. I wish I could rap. I feel like I should have been a rapper and not a singer. No? Okay. I don't know.
I mean,
Maybe.
I ain't never seen you spit nothing.
You need to.
I've definitely heard your vocals. You have amazing vocals.
Give thanks.
You've definitely been blessed with that one.
Want to clap it up?
Facts. Everybody know who Lavi is.
I hope you got no. We were clapping for you.
Mm.
We're clapping for him, guys.
My bad.
Clap it up. I hope you're clapping when you're watching this. I don't know when you're watching. On the way to work. Don't watch it on the way to work. Please watch it when you get to the office. Maybe that's bad. Maybe that's bad advice too.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's bad.
I don't
Okay.
want you to be too hyped in the office. Get
Yeah.
fired. It's like,
Don't do it. Thank you.
word, thank you.
Yes.
Definitely thank you.
I got some more questions.
Word. Man, you making it seem like it was over with the interview.
Look, thought it was over, huh?
Word, I done got
It's
through.
over. No, it's
I
not over.
feel you.
Okay. Are you more like your mom or your father?
Ugh.
I thought this may be a good question for you.
Damn, that's a hard question. You know, out of all honesty, me and my pops don't have a we don't have a close enough relationship for me to judge my characteristics off of his.
Uh-huh.
So by default, I have to say my mom. But yeah, by default, I have to say my mom.
It's your mom. You win.
Yeah. Mom dudes. Shout out to mom dudes.
Mom, dudes.
Especially, you know what I'm saying, man, black moms, I love them.
Every
Soldiers.
damn time. You hear me?
Soldiers.
Every time. My mom was a G. She taught me so much without saying a word. Because ain't no Haitian mom gonna tell you nothing. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
She just gonna do, and you need to learn. Just watch and
Don't.
learn. But she don't believe. That's it. Go sit down somewhere.
That's all.
Look at him. He been practicing his words in Creole,
Yeah,
y'all.
I knew I was coming here today. I was like,
He's been getting a little something under the belt.
Yeah, I know.
I love it. So I got another question for you.
Listen, talk to me.
What do you do to decompress? So let me take a pause though. You do work,
I do.
right? So there's they're full time. So there's
with my hands.
Come on with your hands. So there's the day job,
Right.
and of course we know the hustle never stops. There's
Never.
the night.
Yeah. Sometimes by night and day, and that's why.
Come on. So what do you do? How do you take a minute and take a breather? What do you do?
TV. I watch all these make believe worlds. And, you know, just I try to watch something that I don't really care about, to just like have my eyes busy and just have and be in full control of my brain.
So still needs stimulation.
Yeah, definitely.
Ah, okay.
My eyes are very like, because of the person I am. Like I like to like watch everything and soak in my surroundings, seeing everything that's happening. You know, so my eyes are just always moving, regardless. So I think that's what it is, and then I'll be able to just, for some reason, I'm just able to think better when my eyes are occupied. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. It's my
even when I'm reading.
It's my ears for me.
Really?
Yeah, like I have to be, like there has to be something. Even if like if I'm reading, there has to be like some instrumental music.
Something.
Yeah, like in the background, like something.
Maybe that's just the artist in us. You know
Maybe.
I don't know.
But you have to have your eye. If something wants to come, be like, oh girl, what's that?
Nah,
I'm gonna get caught up.
They're two different things. Like they're two different muscles.
I'm gonna get caught up.
Yeah.
But that's interesting.
Even reading, like I have to have like something going on in TV, and I can just see it like on my peripheral or something.
Really?
Like, and I just be reading like
That's
this and just seeing
crazy.
stuff. I don't know why. It's weird. It's really weird. I never really thought about it until you asked me the question. That's really.
I like it. I think it's cool.
That's really weird.
It's cool. Hey, most artists are weird, and we're fun.
Facts.
So hey, give thanks.
Yeah. Welcome to our world.
Right? So speaking of give thanks, what are you grateful for?
A lot of things, but at this moment, my homies have been, for sure. My homies been exposing me to a lot of different areas of life, and the good things about my dogs is like our conversations are not like normal conversations. We're not sitting here talking about anything that's not beneficial to us as men or us as a group of men. Like, we're very conscious of how we look when we go outside, a bunch of black men, or you know what I'm saying, just like we just carry ourselves different, and everybody sees it. So, you know, that's
I do.
I definitely would say my homies. Definitely my homies.
That's awesome. I think that friendship, connection is very, very important. I think it's really, really dope, and I'm thankful that you have that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of people go out through their lifetimes and they don't get that close knit, like, you know what I'm saying?
That trust factor.
You know what I mean?
Especially coming from broken homes.
You know what I mean?
Like,
Do you know? And then
you
it's
don't trust
men.
nobody. Yeah.
Oh, like just all guys. You know what I'm saying? So I think that is really dope. Y'all travel together. Y'all do all
together.
Y'all do all types of things together.
We just
That's
came
dope.
from we just came from Denver. We came from Utah, LA,
Nice.
Vegas. Yeah, we've been out here. We've definitely been out here.
I dig it. Shout out to all the boys and friendship. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So what do you have going on right now?
Currently I'm just working on singles. Trying to get new music out. Trying to get my face out more. I've been behind the scenes for the last 3 or 4 years. I've just been in the background helping. I've been doing my thing musically, but I haven't really been in Front Street. So I said, you know,
it's time.
It's time. 2020 definitely put a new spin on life. It's like, yo, anything could happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, it shut down the whole world. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so that's something I never thought that I would see in my life. You know.
Living through a pandemic. Like what?
Yeah, like
yeah.
we got some real history to talk about.
Word. Definitely.
So yeah, for sure.
So where can my audience link up with you and find you and follow you and support your dream? Like, how can we connect?
First, I'm really active on Instagram more than anything, so it'll be I am that's pretty much the same name across all platforms. And you know, the SoundClouds, you know, Apple Music. I got music out, streaming everywhere.
Come on, everywhere.
Everywhere.
I want to say thank you very, very much. Everybody, please support Dan B and stop playing.
Stop playing.
Stop playing. Follow him. I am Dan B on Instagram because nobody care about Facebook. I'm just kidding. We do. I don't, but I'm. Oh God, that's terrible. I just really like Instagram better.
I just never use Facebook ever.
I know, but I got so many more friends there.
Me too. I got like 8,000 friends, but they don't ever support, so it'd be like whatever.
Facebook
be
come on, y'all stop playing. And so
yeah, and they don't let people just add you to all these damn groups. I be walking in there, and be like 10 groups. I'm like, yo, I don't even know y'all. Like
facts.
I don't even know y'all, but
so we love Instagram, guys, and please follow Dan B on Instagram. I got one final question for you.
All right, don't make it too difficult.
Don't make it too difficult? Okay. If you had a superpower, what would it be? You can't say music because you already said that at the beginning.
Yeah, so I was just about to go back.
Can't be music.
My superpower would be... I would have to say invisibility.
Okay. Why?
By nature, I'm just somebody that just like to fade in the back. Like I just want to be left alone. Like my idea of peace is me being alone on the island. I don't want to be bothered by nobody.
First of all, I'm gonna just say this and get it on out. Respectfully, this is a beautiful human being, and I've told you this. There is no way he walk into a room. Are you gonna not notice him? I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, like,
you're not invisible, man.
Invisibility would be it.
Oh God, there's no way.
Where I could just watch everybody and be like, "Yo, I knew you was trifling.
I knew you was trash.
I knew it. I just knew it. I felt it."
That's terrible.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I'ma still kick it because you know Jesus was around Judas. He already knew that boy.
He already knew. He already knew.
So you know, I just was like, I'm gonna give everybody a fair chance either way.
You should.
You know,
that's a good thing to do with less anger.
Yeah, but I'ma still say I knew it.
I told you so kind of person. Yeah. You ain't right.
But I'm gonna say it to my mirror because I don't want nobody to be like, oh, he talking about me. And I'm gonna go to my mirror and be like, yo, we knew that. We knew that.
Like that.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dan B. Thank you so very much. Tell them one more time where they can find you.
You can find me at I am Dan DAN B. Deny all negative beliefs. You hear me?
You see me.